are.
It don't matter.
We're live. She not fixing her hair. She finished fixing her hair.
I did. That was really that was the question that was asked.
That's it. Are you finished yet? Are you finished?
I can't.
What's happening, y'all? We only got 2 games to talk about.
2.
Or was it 1 game to talk about?
It was 2.
It was a blizzard and a game.
Pretty much.
Yeah, it was a blizzard. I mean, I looked up, you could barely see. They were trying to just blow the snow off so you could see the lines. It was rough.
And this is what I wanted to ask. Did the Patriots knew that was going to happen? Because that did not work in their favor. Because why would you wear white in it? Like, literally, it did not help in your favor as an offense. Because how in the world am I supposed to know if I'm throwing to... The only way it somewhat helps is because, you know, if a defender is somewhere close, you know that your person may be somewhere, but still, why would I take that chance and throw it towards orange and you're not even nowhere near it?
Good point.
Like, that's what I was thinking the whole time. Oh, sorry, guys. We just started talking without even saying what game we were talking about first. Y'all figured it out. We're starting with the first game. We're on AFC Conference Championship game, where the Patriots won 10-7. It started off very clear, and that was the fastest, as they said, that ever has happened. A blizzard, like how the game started, and it was nice, and I was like, oh, it's nice in Denver. I forgot we were in Denver at one point. And then all of a sudden, it's like, okay, the clouds opened up, and it was like whoosh, and you was like, whoa, where this come from? Like, did y'all? As a fan, did you know that it was gonna snow? Like, how was it as a fan being there at that point in time? Like,
but now don't they do a pretty detailed forecast, weather forecast. I'm like you, did they not know it was going to snow? And I'm like you, why did they have on all that white? It was, they were ready for the weather, and I looked it up, and both teams do play in the open elements.
Of course. Did you see when they showed the Patriots Stadium of how much snow was out there? It clearly. But I feel like they would have played better. Even Denver would have played better there than it was there, because it wasn't as, they literally was going through a whole blizzard going on at that point in time. Even though it wasn't like as much accumulation, but it was just so much wind and all the other stuff. Like how they said it, the commentators said, like, we get it better, we can see a little bit better, because obviously with TV magic you can kind of take things away and stuff, so we can clearly see it. But they was like, no, they showed a little bit of it, and it was like, this still does not even depict of what it is for real. This is only half of what y'all are seeing.
Yes. And the wind really affected the field goals. Oh my.
So I was also going to say that too. Everybody who's getting mad at like Will Lutz and all them, you cannot get mad at them as a kicker. Like, no. Yes, there's wind that's involved, but when you have wind and snow, it's totally different from wind and rain or just wind by itself. Like, yes, you're doing that, but how much wind as a kicker, there's no way that you can. That's a lot of physics and all that other stuff. And no offense to them, not to say that they're not smart. None of them are mathematicians or physicists to be able to go, okay, the wind is going at 30 degrees as an angle. I think I'm going to kick it when the ball goes. I have to kick it right at this angle for it to go right there. No way nobody's thinking about that in the game. Like, if one of them is a physicist and can do that, that is amazing. And I would love to talk to you about that. But nobody is literally, like, no offense though, most of our athletes are not like mathematicians or anything like that. Nobody's actually really thinking about, let me kick it at this part and do dang it, what law is that? See,
only Josh Dobbs. He's the isn't he the physicist?
Yes, he is.
Aerospace engineer. Yeah, he's the only one that could probably do that.
Well, I said kicker, not a quarterback.
Well, I know you said kicker, but he could probably figure that out.
He probably could, and that will be the point in time I would want him on my team to be like, hey, bro, Can you tell me, like, at what point can I kick it while we're talking about this on the sideline? That would actually be a best person that would have been like that. Speaking of which, where is he at anyway?
Isn't he there? Isn't he there? Isn't he a Patriot? Yep, he's a Patriot.
He's a Patriot.
Well, he's a Patriot.
Well, at that point in time, yes. Then at that point in time, he was probably the one telling the people on the sideline, talking about some, so this is how you're going to throw against this win and stuff. It obviously didn't help Drake Maye that much because
he was 10 of 21 for a whopping 86 yards. He was sacked 5 times. And the team had a total of 206 yards. Total offense. Now, he rushed for 65 yards. He rushed for almost as many yards as he passed for, almost. He did. Bless him heart.
That was I don't want to say it was a terrible game to watch. I don't even know, like, most of the times if it's like, it was once again a game that I thought was kind of boring. And it wasn't even like, oh, defensively boring. Like, I don't know what was going on. Like, I think the elements was getting to everybody, like both offense and defense, that it just was not, it wasn't entertaining. But also, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really waiting for that game anyway. I was waiting for the second one because I knew that was gonna be way more entertaining. I did not think the Broncos Patriots was going to be me. And also at the end, guys, at the end of the day, y'all already know I wear red and black. I am a whole NFC girl. So I am always going for NFC games because I think they're way more entertaining than AFC games. Sorry, but to a certain extent, those games are a little, it's very methodical, like everything. Now, certain teams I will watch because, like, if it's a Steelers, Ravens, certain matchups, but most of y'all's matchups are very like methodical. Like, it's that NFC entertainment all day, no matter what. It's always gonna be entertaining.
They the Broncos had 5 takeaways against the Patriots. Now they did sack him 5 times, but Stidham, ain't that his name? The backup quarterback, Rex Ryan said he'll be a backup for the rest of his life.
Rick need to shut up as he's not even a coach anymore. So go over there and be a weatherman like you did on that ESPN.
Listen, he was 17 of 31 for 133 yards.
At least he threw more than Drake Maye. Like
he did. I mean,
I will say though, he came out and I thought, oh, the Patriots are in trouble because they came out and they went downfield with that thing.
Yes.
And I don't know what happened because they actually had a chance to kind of like when he first got that first touchdown, I was like, okay, this is about to be a game. Like, okay, we about to, maybe this might be a little bit more entertaining than I thought. And then I don't know what happened. It's like it was that first time, almost like when you do that first when I say your first time, you beginner's luck. That's what that was. It was like that beginner's luck, and then after that, you'd be like, I don't know what happened after this. So,
hey, Yolanda.
Is that our Baltimore Ravens fan?
Yeah.
Hi, Miss Yolanda.
So, I mean, the final score, like you said, was 10-7. They've already said that the Seahawks was going to beat the socks off the Patriots. But
they did. Okay, so yes, they did. They said that it's definitely, but they were trying to compare Tom Brady's numbers to Drake Maye, and they're pretty much almost, but Drake's is a little bit better than Tom's from his second year and going. But of course, they said his second, when Tom did his second year, he won Super Bowl. Sorry, Drake, I don't think that. But one thing the commentators did say was that we shouldn't knock the Patriots' defense. Their defense is better than what we are saying. But I'm always gonna go back and say, but the Seahawks with their 12th man, and because they're gonna be represented in San Francisco, because they're not that far. And I'm pretty sure they already had got their stuff. Like Seahawks and how they play, the dominance. Even when Sam Darnold messes up, their defense still comes back and like it's just on it. So I just don't think that they're gonna be a match for that. Although it would be cool that Mike Vrabel would be the first NFL coach ever to win a Super Bowl and as a player and a coach of the same team.
But didn't the Patriots play the Seahawks in 2015 in the Super Bowl?
They did, and they lost. But also, who was the quarterback back then?
Was it Russell?
No, I'm talking about the Patriots. It was Tom Brady.
It was Tom, yeah.
Yeah, but they've also played each other before, and haven't they played each other before? I can't remember.
I think so.
I mean, obviously, it's a rematch of Super Bowl, what, 42?
2015.
I remember that one. I was watching it in Japan. I definitely. So,
it should be, I mean, now let's talk about this Rams Seahawks game. Let's talk about that before we get to the Super Bowl. Let's.
Wait, do we have anything else to say about the Broncos besides that they did great? No?
No.
We'll just give them a nice little clap because they did a great job. And I wonder, the only question that I have, and I'm pretty sure people are going to ask this too, is how would the game have been different if Bo was playing? But I feel like it probably still, I feel like both of them, both of them are in their second year, or is Bo in his third? Second. So both of them are in their second year.
Yes.
Neither one of them, as much as, I mean, yes, New England and Denver both get, Boston and what's that place called? Denver both get snow. But I don't think neither one of them have played in elements like that. So I feel like the only difference would have happened is I think that the Broncos would have had more points at the beginning before the snow started if he was in. Because Stidham was just missing throws to people.
Yeah.
And I think that would have been maybe a little bit different, that Bo is a little bit more consistent. And obviously, I still don't know why they just didn't keep throwing to Courtland Sutton, because that is pretty much their GOAT on their team. Like he was the one who got the touchdown.
Yeah. So, yeah, Stidham was 17 or 31, so
that's a little bit over half, or possibly.
Yeah, just a little bit. So, but yeah, so the Rams and the Seahawks, number 3, round 3.
Which we knew was going to be interesting.
We did, and I mean, it looked like it just looked like it was going back and forth again, and
well, yes, until until about when the Seahawks. See, if he wouldn't have got that when he wouldn't have got that taunting, I was like, you idiot. And then the batters, they went back to him and was like, ha, here's the touchdown. I think that call, I think the score would have actually been like 20-31 if that would have happened, if they wouldn't have gotten it. But that made it seem like it. But that taunting call helped them a lot.
Well, the first quarter, I mean, the Seahawks came right out, went straight down the field.
Of course. I mean, they did that with the 49ers.
They went straight down. At least they didn't get a touchdown the first play, the first time they touched the ball. But it was 10-3. But then the Rams came right back in the second quarter and scored 10 points. And the Seahawks, so it was 13-17 at the half. So that was cool. And then both of them scored 14 in the third quarter, but nobody scored in the fourth. Nobody. It was just Sam he messed up a little bit, but it seemed like he was in control. Stafford a couple of times looked like he was trying too hard to do the no look thing and all of that. And the funniest thing the whole game was when they messed up as Sean McVay took the paper.
Oh, when he was cursing out the paper.
I would have given anything to see his lips, but he held that paper up there for a minute. He was letting somebody have it. He held.
You can see it on some of the things he had on the side, and you saw him like cursing, like when they had messed up that fourth.
Yes.
When they should have just kicked the field goal instead of throwing. Yeah. And
yes.
Instead of that, and you saw him. He was cursing out stuff.
Yes, he was.
Which I also think that's an interesting thing too. That I thought about too. I said it's funny how they always mic up the players. They need to mic up the coaches for us, because I would love to hear what they say on the sideline when stuff happens. Because they only mic up the players. They don't really mic up the coaches like that. So we don't ever.
Sometimes they do.
But they don't really get it that much. I want to hear what they saying sometimes.
We get it after the fact, not during the game.
Of course, yeah. I want to know what they saying during the game.
Would be nice.
I want to hear nice. I want to hear them going in on somebody.
I mean, now look, Matthew Stafford was 22 of 35 for 374, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. And Sam was 25 of 36, 321, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. I mean, they were both balling.
Somebody's gonna lose, and how you said it too, because on the thing they said that Matt was the first quarterback to ever have had over 300 yards and lose in a playoff. And I was like, it was gonna be the same thing if y'all said it about Sam. Like, he had 320 plus yards, and he would have ended up losing. But I was going.
Do you think Stafford solidified the MVP? Do you think he solidified that
over Drake? Heck yeah! If you had to compare how Drake played versus Matthew did.
But are you basing it on just one game?
Oh no!
Or are you basing it on the whole season?
I forgot they don't do it. They don't include playoffs during MVP status.
No,
they do it through the thing. If we're doing it, if we're not including playoffs, which they don't do, which I agree they shouldn't include playoffs. I think overall they started off both like this. I feel like. But I feel like towards the end of the season, Matthew started going down, while Drake kind of started going up. So I think Drake's gonna end up getting it, unless they decide, they want to do something miraculously and they make them 2 MVPs, and I'm gonna be outraged. I think a lot of us are gonna be pissed. Because last year they should have done Josh and Lamar MVPs.
Well, in regular season, Matthew Stafford had 4,707 yards, and Drake was 4,394. But the thing is, his accuracy was better.
Drake?
Yeah. His completion percentage for Drake was 72. Matthew was 65.
Yeah.
Drake had the highest all season, 72. That's miles above 65. Matthew had 46 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Drake 31 and 8. Now, Drake was sacked 47 times, which that's bad. That's way more than Matthew, who was only sacked 23 times. So looking at the 46 and 8 versus the 31 and 8, Matthew does look like the MVP, but the NBA, they gave it to Shea Gillis because his completion percentage was better than Nikola Jokic, although Nikola had a lot of rebounds and points and blocks and all the other stuff. Gillis's completion, field goal percentage and accuracy was much better. So
we don't even need to whatchamacallit. The NFL chooses, like they do. They choose to do what we do. Because remember, last year, even with the numbers that you had, you were like, Lamar should have it. He's better. But who did they give it to? They gave it to Josh. Okay.
So look, MVP Stafford, Defensive Player of the Year.
You're putting Matthew Stafford as the.
I mean, yes. 46-8. I know the 72 is good, but 46-8. I mean, I think, yeah, I am. What about you? What you got? You got Jake?
No. At this point, I don't really know because, like I said last year, I would have swore that I would have hands down said should be no competition. It should not be even anything hard, no debate. It should be Lamar Jackson, and it wasn't. It was Josh.
Right.
Which, I mean, he was good, but at the same time, if we're looking at numbers wise, Lamar was better. And they didn't give it to him, so that's why I'm kind of stuck. I don't really know what they're gonna do. I don't know if they're gonna say, well, Matt said, he's more of a veteran, so we're gonna give it to him off of veteran status versus Drake, or they can say, oh, well, Drake, even though he's not in his rookie season, he's in his sophomore year, and look at the progress that he's made from year 1 to year 2. So I don't know what they're gonna do, but and like you said, their numbers are pretty much kind of. I mean, the question, like how they said at the end, who was it that? Dang, I forgot his name. I think it was Michael. He said it on what did he say on the last night on Game Day Final? He was like, when it was going through the Patriots thing, and he was like, but the question of the matter is, yes, we know that they played horribly, but did they win? Did they win? And their season record was better than the Rams.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but also I feel like the Rams had a tougher
schedule.
They have a tougher schedule. Look at their whole division. Their whole division would have, minus the Cardinals, everybody in their division made it to playoffs. And they played the team who's actually going to the Super Bowl 3 times.
Yeah.
So if you want to say it in that sense, then yeah, I guess you would have to give it to Matthew for that reason. But then if you want to look at how the progression from year 1 to year 2, then you just have to, I would say Drake May. So it's a toss-up. I don't really.
Okay, so I'm going to put you down for Drake because you're not fully in
I'm
on
not
Stafford,
fully
so
on
we don't
either.
say Drake.
I'm not fully on either one of them.
Okay. Comeback Player of the Year. Sunshine or Dak or I forgot who the other one was. I forgot the other one. Shoot. I forgot the other one.
Is it NFL honors list? Is that
yeah.
What
yeah. I forgot the other comeback.
Is it Christian?
Yeah, Christian. I'm going to have to go with Trevor.
I was definitely about to say, I would definitely go with Trevor.
I'm going with Trevor. I'm going with Trevor on that one. Because every year is Christian McCaffrey in it. So let's give it to Trevor this year. Offensive Player of the Year.
That's also because he always gets hurt.
I know. So let it be somebody else.
Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year.
Dang, I don't know who are my.
I'm trying to find it. Here it is. Offensive: Drake May, Christian McCaffrey, Puka Nacua, Bijan Robinson, or Jackson Smith-Njigba.
Dang. Okay, I am stuck between two people. You know, you guys, I am not gonna not say Bijan. I love me some Bijan. He has one of the most script. I think when you put in his numbers, he has the most scrimmage yards.
Right.
So definitely Bijan, you was awesome. I would definitely go for you. But if my next person, if I had to go for somebody, it is definitely JSN.
Yes.
Those are my two right there. So if I can't get Bijan, I'm definitely going with JSN. He was that rookie boy. He.
Although, wait a minute, that's postseason. I want regular season. Wait a minute. I want to be accurate when I say this. Yeah, JSN is him and Puka's right there together with yards, 1,793 versus 1,715. But I'm with Jay Smith as well. Okay, so that's that one. And defensive player of the year.
Got Will Anderson, Nick Bonito, Myles Garrett, Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons. Myles, he literally broke the record, the sack record. You cannot.
Yeah, but I mean, what did he do for the team? I mean, he broke the sack record, but what was his team any good?
Remember, it says player, not team.
Yeah.
Because if that was the case, defensive, if we would have had that, guess what there would have been? There would have been a Seahawks player on this team because Seahawks have the number one defense, right? So.
You say Myles. You say Myles.
And there's nobody on here that is on the Seahawks. Besides the Texans, they also have like one top defenses, but clearly, there's nobody on the Seahawks. I just think hands down they need to just give it to him. Like,
okay, coach of the year.
Okay, where's my? That's a
coach of the year.
Liam Cohen, Jacksonville Jaguars, Ben Johnson, Mike McDonald, oh sugar, Kyle Shanahan, and Mike Vrabel. Oh dang. This is hard.
I gotta go with. I gotta go with Mike Vrabel because Seahawks is his second year. Mike Vrabel is his first year. And for him to do as well as he did the first, I just feel like I'm torn between the two.
This is hard. I'm torn between Mike times 2 and Ben Johnson. That's hard.
It's hard, but
okay.
But yes, the regular season, not the playoffs. It's the regular season.
So that's why
I would be okay with Ben or the two Mikes. I would be okay with either one of those three.
Yeah, I was about to say because you said that. Yeah, that's right. That we have to look at this from outside of playoffs. So outside of playoffs, well, dang, all these people made the playoffs, so it doesn't count. But outside of playoffs, if we're looking at this as a whole, I say Ben Johnson. He changed the culture in the Bears locker room. That good, better, best.
Yeah.
Rest. Like, yeah.
But Vrabel has done some things too, and the way the guys talk about him as well.
I mean, honestly, everybody on that list could win except from Kyle Shanahan, for me.
Yeah. So
Cohen could have because Jacksonville, nobody even paid, like how we said when they finally started creeping in, not really finally started creeping in, but they was creeping in and we were still not talking about them. Like, like we're at the end and we were like, Well, then they have been winning. How come we haven't been really saying them? Like, we would just be like, Jacksonville won and sunshine, and we just go on to the next one. But we never really went in depth until as this got closer to the end of the season. Was like, well, dang, how we missed them? Like, and they even said it. Like, Jacksonville was like, no, we like being the people that nobody talking about. Don't talk about us. Like, we ain't got no pressure. If you think about it, if you ain't talking, what's the pressure? You ain't got no expectations for us, so.
Okay, so we got Stafford and Drake, Myles Garrett, Trevor Lawrence, comeback player, offensive Bijan or Jay Smith, and coach of the year, we'll go with either the two Mikes or Ben. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm good with that. So
any of them except for literally, like I said, any of them except for Kyle Shanahan.
All right, so look, we're gonna we still have to do the coaches' vacancies. We're gonna come back and do that.
Is that all the players? Are those all the people? We're not gonna do offensive rookie and defensive rookie. We're gonna wait.
Yeah, you can go ahead. I'm not really
Okay, I can do this really fast. Also,
you do that.
Offensive rookie of the year is going to. Dang. Oh fudge. Probably Trayvon Henderson.
Yeah. That's the running back for New England. Yeah.
Defensive rookie on the year. Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go with James Pierce Jr.
Okay.
Two of my Falcons are on there, or Xavier Watts. I mean, you know.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay, offensive player, we did that one already. Defensive player, comeback, assistant coach. Nobody even pays attention to them.
No.
But I guess if I had to do I would go between Josh McDaniels and Clint Kubiak.
Okay.
Those are my two, because they have Big Brian Flores, Vance Joseph, and then the other two. And of those, I think either Clint Kubiak or Josh McDaniels.
Because he changed the whole Patriots team, offense-wise. So that's it.
That's
all right, so we'll do next week. We'll come back, and we got some other stuff we'll come back with. And I'll be doing some NCAA coming up, get myself together, get some NCAA stats, and come back with you.
I'll talk Australian Open next time we're on, because
yes.
Australian Open has
we got to get back to our weekly lives a little bit. So we're going to come back with that, and we thank you so much. This was the recap of the conference championships. One more game. Super Bowl. One more game. Super Bowl. That's it.
Bye, y'all.
And we got some special editions coming up too.
Ooh.
Bye.